Yo, yo, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt. I'm doing a quick little stream while I'm headed to go handle some business out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hold on. This kid's playing in the street, man. Give me 1 second. Okay, we good. So with that being said, we're gonna get right to it. Quick little stream, nothing big. You know what I'm saying? It's the news we got going on right now. First of all, I'm gonna start off with this. Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is coming back. I believe he's coming back July, early July. Early July is when he's going to be fighting. Supposedly, the rumor is going to be a MMA guy. I'm hearing Cowboy Cerrone. Don't know. Let's be real. I don't care who he really fights. Like, he's obviously doing it for the money. That's cool. Oscar, go get your money. But as far as entertainment value, I don't care. Like, nothing's going to be spectacular. It's just strictly for, like, name recognition. Be like, oh, Oscar's coming back. Like, I don't give a crap. Like, I was good. Oscar, you were a legend. You fought the best. I have no problem with you retiring. I don't even have a problem with you coming back, but I don't see you. I don't see a pay-per-view with Oscar De La Hoya right now coming back. Like, I don't even care who he fights. Like, I have no interest in ordering it, watching it. But it's supposed to be on Triller, so that makes something very interesting. I'm just really kind of thinking, like, why is Oscar De La Hoya coming back on Triller instead of coming back on the Zone? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But hey, Triller is slowly getting in the game. Slowly doing some big things. Now I understand they lost, Mike Tyson, but hell, they did 1.3, 1.5 pay-per-views with Mike Tyson. So I mean, hey, they got him the first time. It is what it is. Now you got Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, I don't know what Triller's doing, but I did see an article about Teofimo Lopez and Bob Arum actually saying, first it was Teofimo Lopez saying next time he comes back, it's going to be on pay-per-view. And then I seen Bob saying, hey, when he does come back to Top Rank, he will be on pay-per-view. So, hey, let's say Teofimo Lopez will get his wish and be on pay-per-view. Now, I don't know who he could fight that would make it a pay-per-view fight besides Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney, they both need the pay-per-view because I guarantee you Kambosos, that pay-per-view is probably going to do, I mean, just that fight in general, it's not a big fight to be on pay-per-view, but I think Triller will dress it up. They'll have Snoop Dogg doing the commentary. You know what I'm saying? They'll have good undercard fights. So, I mean, hey, they're going to dress up and give you a good bang for your buck as far as value is concerned. But as far as that fight with Kambosos, it's an okay fight. To me, it should have been just an ESPN fight. Like, it's no pay-per-view needed on that. But anyway, that's what those two. Let me get to John Jones. I woke up to some tweets of John Jones, which are now deleted right now. But him basically saying, and it kind of like piggybacks off of Saturday night after Francis Ngannou had knocked out Stipe. You know, John Jones said, "Show me the money." It's just funny how I don't see nothing wrong with it. If John Jones wants to fight Francis Ngannou, but he wants to get paid the proper amount that he deserves, yes, give him his money. Conor McGregor gets his money. You know what I'm saying? Like, does John Jones not deserve his money? Now, I do understand he's on, I think it's his last fight on his UFC deal. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, he's basically saying, hey, if you're not going to pay me right, and him kind of like venting, saying, hey, this whole UFC experience has been just annoying. You know, he hasn't been treated right, stuff like that. I mean, go ahead and cut him. He said, basically, go ahead and cut me. A lot of people saying, oh, he's scared of Francis Ngannou. No, he's not scared. I don't think he's scared. Even Francis Ngannou even came out and said, no, he's not scared of me. Like, Daniel Cormier even said he's not scared of Francis Ngannou. It's going to be a good fight, man. I just hope he gets paid. John Jones, I hope both of them get paid. I want both of those guys to get paid because that's one thing. This is the difference between boxing and UFC. UFC does not pay their fighters nowhere near boxing, but at the same time, it keeps the fighters hungry. It keeps them active. I think they should get more. I do believe they should get more. Especially when I'm looking at these pay-per-view numbers, I'm like, damn, UFC's making all this money and blah blah blah, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these fighters deserve more, especially they're ones in the ring, in the octagon, putting everything on the line. But does John Jones deserve more money? Absolutely. Now, at the same time, we all heard the stories about UFC and Dana White covering up certain things that John Jones has done and getting him out of this, and his legal issues, out of the octagon issues. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they haven't been helping him out. But at the same time, how long has John Jones been fighting? He's been fighting for a minute in the UFC. Does he not deserve it? Is he not one of the best to ever do it? That's all I got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum was on Barbershop Conversations. Salute to Barbershop Conversations. They did like a 30, 45-minute interview. Check that out. Go to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. But he was talking about Terence Crawford. He was talking about AJ Fury, talking about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder's was it litigation and arbitration, stuff like that situation. Basically, Bob Arum was talking about the whole Wilder Fury situation in court, and was basically coming out saying that he expects a judgment by like May. Now, I just seen a picture of Tyson Fury in camp with Joseph Parker and Andy Lee, because you know, he's close to Andy Lee, and Andy Lee is Joseph Parker's new trainer, and he looked in shape to me. Hold on as I get over in my next couple lanes. Obviously, I'm driving. And I am good. But yeah, I see the picture of Tyson Fury. He looked in shape to me. Because a lot of people forget when he made that announcement, say, I haven't been training and I'm inactive and I want to go and blah, blah, blah. And I'm out of shape. He had a sweatsuit on. So it's hard to tell how somebody looks with a sweatsuit on. And it was like all black and red or whatever. So it's hard to tell if somebody wearing black and you got a sweatsuit on, zipped up to your neck. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's all a game, but I do believe in Big John Fury. You know, Tyson Fury's father came out and said, hey, I want Tyson Fury to fight 2 times this year, and he does deserve 2 fights. That's why I don't think AJ and Fury is going to happen as quickly as they say it's going to happen. I honestly think AJ and Fury will happen probably at the end of the year, December, November time. I think Tyson Fury needs a tune-up. Obviously, he hasn't fought since, last February against Wilder. And in the meantime, Usyk can go ahead and face AJ, take care of that WBO mandatory, and then they fight 2 times. Or fight once, take a tune-up in between, and then fight again. We know how Tyson Fury goes. He doesn't want to do 2 hard fights back-to-back. He'd rather do a hard fight, or actually a tune-up, then a hard fight, then another tune-up, then maybe another tune-up. And guess what? I'm going to tell you this. If he beats AJ, he is going to run away. He's going to retire. It doesn't matter what you got on paper. I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire and go down as one of the best heavyweights, especially the best heavyweight of this era. That's it. Undisputed. Beat Deontay Wilder with controversy. But he beat Deontay Wilder, beats AJ, beat Klitschko. What is there? There's nothing left to do. There's nobody else, you know? That's just my thoughts on it, man. That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, basically Bob Arum was talking about Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford. I don't know who his next opponent is, but Bob said the announcement will be made this week. So we shall see. Now there's rumors of Sean Porter going to be fighting him. I've been hearing, I don't know why I've been hearing this rumor of Josito Lopez. I don't know where that came from, but I swear, if Bob Arum puts Josito Lopez in the ring with Terence Bud Crawford, and a side note, Bob Arum says it's going to be on pay-per-view. So I know damn well ESPN would not make Terence Crawford, Josito Lopez on pay-per-view. There's only 3 fights that you can put Terence Crawford in on pay-per-view. One, Sean Porter. I think you could make that fight for pay-per-view. You could. Two, Errol Spence. Obviously Errol Spence, but obviously Errol Spence is trying to get that Ugas fight and get that third belt. Actually, 4 fights. But Manny Pacquiao, who has been training now. But to me, even if Bud gets Manny Pacquiao, I'm pissed off. You want to know why? Because you just got stripped of the WBA belt that Ugas has, and who's about to unify with Errol Spence. So you got stripped for nothing. You got stripped for nothing. That's what makes me mad. Okay. And then Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has been real quiet. He's been training. Coming off of a loss to Manny Pacquiao. I think that fight took place, last July? Hell, July of 19? That's a long time off. But at the same time, he had hand surgery. He said he's back to being healthy. He's hungry. Cut his hair, got a new look, new outlook, new hunger. And this could possibly be Keith Thurman's last shot at a title. Okay, Errol Spence says he's not fighting Keith Thurman. But guess what? If Keith Thurman gets that belt from Terence Crawford, Errol Spence has no choice but to fight Keith Thurman. I'm going to force you to fight me for Undisputed. And I have no problem with that. Pay-per-view? Yeah, I'd order that. I'd order Keith Thurman and Terence Bud Crawford. It's a chess match to me. I think that's the best fight. That is a good fight, man. We know what Keith Thurman's going to bring. Even if you hurt him, you know he's not going to give up. You know he's not going to give up. But Keith Thurman's always been in exciting fights. Like, everybody say, oh, his weakness is his body. All you got to do is go to his body. That's cool, but guess what? He only been put down one time by Manny Pacquiao, and it wasn't from a body shot. Other than that, Collazo hurt him. Yeah, that's right. But after that, guess what happened? Keith Thurman made him quit on the stool. Okay? Manny Pacquiao knocked Keith Thurman down early round 1. Caught him with the body shot. I think we 11th round or whatever. And that ultimately decided the fight because Keith Thurman went on retreat mode. Lost. Even dealing with all that fight Keith Thurman hasn't been. I mean, you can't name a fight Keith Thurman has been in that it was boring. That he hasn't been an exciting fighter. You can say what you want. The man has wheels. He has stamina. He's got power. And I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, he's not one time no more. When was the last time he put somebody down? Okay, well, Keith Thurman and Errol Spence damn near got the same knockout ratio. Since Errol Spence finally stepped. So I don't want to hear nothing nobody's talking about. Nothing nobody's talking about. That's a good fight. Keith Thurman, Terence Bud Crawford is a good fight. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence is a great fight. All three of those, and not to mention, those are the top upper echelon fighters, along with Manny Pacquiao. But to me, Manny Pacquiao's older now, especially this long layoff from him. He hasn't been focused. He's focused on politics and stuff now. So I don't really need to see Manny Pacquiao fight anybody anymore. Salute to Manny Pacquiao. He's a legend. There's nothing left to prove, dog. Like, there's nothing left to prove. It's done. It's done. But what else? Getting back to that Tyson Fury situation. Something just doesn't seem right because I seen a video with Big John Fury, right? And I think he did it with BT Sports, and he was saying, "Oh well, we would like to have the fight, but Tyson Fury needs to be." And I know I'm everywhere in the stream right now, but I'm getting back to stuff. But yeah, Big John Fury saying, "Oh, I would like to see Tyson Fury fight 2 times this year." Tyson Fury's been inactive. The problem with AJ and Fury is we don't have a person that's trying to spend the money for the site, for the venue, this, that, and the third. And there's been rumors that it was going to be over in the Middle East, but they talking about June. Why would you put a fight in the Middle East in June when it's going to be super hot? We ain't talking hot. We're not talking Florida hot. We ain't talking Las Vegas times 2 hot, where you walk outside and your sweat dries up on your forehead. Your body can't even sweat. That's how hot. The sand is blowing and sticking to the side of your face. That's how hot we talking. That's how hot we talking. But you guys want to put a fight out there in June. That didn't even sound right. But like I said, man, I found out who the mystery investor is. It's Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. From the WWF, Ted DiBiase, everybody's got a price. Along in conjunction with Vince McMahon. I'm telling you, they can put it right on the WWE network. Monday Night Raw, they can promote it. Friday Night SmackDown. Come on, man. That's beautiful. I'm glad we got Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and Vince McMahon. I'm glad we got them, in a position to make this fight happen. So all you AJ fanatics, all you Fury fans, you Fury fanboys, there we go. That's your boo-boo. He's finally getting AJ back in the ring. Oh man, but yeah, man. I hope I'm not too loud. I'm on the freeway, but whatever. If I am, I don't give a damn. Y'all hit that like button, man. Comment below, share, do all of that, man. Bob Arum also unveiled that. I know, like I said before, I'm everywhere. I'm just trying to get this stream done. I didn't have a chance to sit down and really write everything out and then start streaming because I had to go out the door. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get this in with y'all, check in with y'all. But yeah, Bob Arum also unveiled that Lomachenko will be fighting Nagatani. Dude, listen, Nagatani is too big for Lomachenko. I don't know why Lomachenko insists in staying at 135. Go back to 130. Go back to 130. It makes no sense. Now, is Lomachenko being punished? Because I think Nagatani stops Lomachenko. I'm not gonna lie. Nagatani is a tough fighter. He's way too big for Lomachenko. The regular guys at 135 were too big for Lomachenko. Now you want to put him in there with a super big Nagatani? Did you see how Teofimo was struggling with him, adjusting to his height? So man, what is Lomachenko gonna do? Lomachenko don't have power like that. He's coming off of a loss and shoulder surgery, and you want to throw him right back in there with Nagatani, who's coming off of a tough comeback win. I think he got his orbital bone broken in that last fight as well. I'm not sure. I know he did get injured, but I know he did get the victory. I think it's Vallejo or somebody that he beat. I do believe that. It was on ESPN. Great fight. That was a war right there. But man, I think Nagatani beats Lomachenko. I'm picking Nagatani in that fight. And I'm a Lomachenko fan, but Lomachenko's coming off surgery, a loss, layoff. And he's fighting in a weight class he shouldn't be fighting in. That's it. He's fighting in a weight class he shouldn't be fighting in. Nonetheless, man, if there's more big news coming out, I will report on it today. Hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that, man. I greatly appreciate y'all support. Who supports you? It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Click that like button for your boy. If you got air in your lungs, click the like button. If you're blessed, hit the like button. If you're stressed, hit the like button. If you're mad, hit the like button. If you're sad, hit the like button. You feel me? If you're in your car, hit the like button. If you're in a bar, hit the like button. You feel me? With that being said, I'm gone.